This is a quick video explaining the Spirit rotating triangles. They are set on 3 rotating casters so that they can move around the floor easily. And when they're set in place, the 3 center casters lock. So these pull them out so that they're perpendicular with the base of the triangle to keep them from skidding around. And these all lock. These 2 volleyball wheels are so that when you need to go through doorways or low hallways, you can tip the whole triangle back and wheel it through in a volleyball position. These 3 outside corner casters are the ones that make the triangle rotate, and you let that happen by unlocking this hasp. So now the whole triangle rotates on a stationary base. So there are 5 panels on these triangles. There's the 3 panels that begin out facing out initially, and then there are 2 additional panels inside this door. The way Spirit used the triangles, they rotated both clockwise and counterclockwise. So the show started with this panel out. It rotated to the second panel. And then when they rotated to the third panel, which is the farthest side, they did that by opening this door and pulling back on it to show the third side. At the same time, they pulled this cord to drop a curtain, which is a separate video, and then this door closes so the judges see the third side, and meanwhile the back 2 sides have changed to a 4th and 5th image. So then they rotate to the 4th image, and then finally to the 5th and final image.
Action.
So at the end of the show, to release the triangle and get it ready to roll off, you unlock the 3 center casters and re-hasp. Otherwise, the triangle will rotate separate from the base. And then you can pull it straight off the floor. So the other thing to the triangle is the curtain that covers the first panel. When we used this, the performers set this up by popping the door and pulling back, but you could also just rotate the door. But this curtain, you just pull this cord, and the curtain falls, and when it closes, the judges never see that image again. So to reset the curtain, you roll it all the way up from the bottom, trying to keep it as parallel as possible. And then at the top, you do a load-bearing knot that releases with the side cord. So at the very top, there's a fixed loop that's been attached here with this washer. And there's a short tail. And then over here, underneath, is a long tail that goes down the side to where you pull. But here, you take the short cord and you make a loop towards the top and you insert it through the fixed loop. And then you take this side cord and you make another loop and you insert it to the left through that, and you tighten it by pulling down on the downward loop. So that again is roll to the top, fixed loop, insert a loop vertically through that. Then you make a small loop from the side cord and insert it towards the left. And you adjust it. You just need to adjust it so it's not too long. The longer it is, the harder it is for the performer to release it. And then you pull this bottom cord, the short cord, to tighten it. We just tucked this in so it was not obvious to the judges. Then this cord needs to run under the roll, up through the eye, and then down. And then at the bottom of this cord is a magnet, which just keeps it mildly attached to the side. And then after the performer pulls the cord, they just put it back so that when they swing the door around, it's not loose and flapping. So this is the triangle without the images. The images are attached to these pieces of Luan. We started out using Velcro, sticky back Velcro, but ended up having more success with small rolls of gaffer's tape. We did as many as we could with tape from both the back side and loops on the front side, but when you get to the third image, it's all loops. The other thing just to note is this center pin is held on by a bolt on the bottom. You'll want to occasionally check the tightness of the bolt. And then this rubber collar is so that when you tip the triangle into the wheelbarrow position, the collar keeps the base and the triangle from separating. So that is an important piece to note.